Hey everybody, since the last time I made a video about Emvoice, there's been some pretty cool updates to the workflow included in the plugins, so I'm going to go over those really quick. Stay tuned. So there were some missing pieces in Emvoice's workflow, which made working with it difficult and time-consuming. So I wanted to go over some updates since my last video that have really substantially decreased the time it takes for me to create and produce music using the voices. So here's a short sample of what I did recently on my song, Nowhere.
Maybe in another life could have had a life, but it wasn't to be.
So as that pad eventually fades, what I want to talk about is the amount of movement you see. So to realistically emulate the sound of a real human voice, you have to create a lot of nearly random movement. I do that using external plugins, but most of the work happens inside of Emvoice. And you can see that to create the kind of legato movement that a real human voice achieves takes quite a bit of work. So I'm going to show you how that would normally happen in Emvoice in past versions. And I'm going to record just a little bit, just a few notes. Something I didn't mention in the other video was that when I'm triggering the notes for Emvoice, you can't hear Emvoice say or sing anything while you're recording into the GUI you see here. So I usually run an external device that stays active, and I can just play and hear the notes that I'm entering on my keyboard. So that's set up now, and let's go on and record some notes in. So let's assume I wanted to have this legato, and I don't know what I'm going to say, but let's try it. All right, so she'll sing la. All right, which is beautiful, right? But if I type some words, all right, so watch what happens. Right, so without joining the notes together, that phrase won't behave the way I need it to. So before now, in order to create that kind of join effect, I'd have to delete notes and extend notes and then add the join back. Tell the truth. I'd create the legato I wanted.
Just tell the truth.
So now I'm going to do that again. And this time I'm going to show you how quick it is now, because I can just play in the notes. Forgive me, I made a mistake on that last note. In fact, I'm going to add more there. And you'll see that now I can type the same words. And this time I'm going to use the new join tool to join together specific phrases, and suddenly
Just tell the truth to me.
That made it much faster to do the kinds of work that I want to do on legato. More importantly, if I was going to create vibrato on the longer notes, so to create a vibrato, and then command drag these notes down.
Just tell the truth to me.
So you can hear that, right? But now I could do it just by playing in the extra notes, re-record tool. So I'm going to add to this A sharp. I'm going to add a G sharp below it to bend into the note, and then I'm going to add a B above it to create the vibrato. So you can see there that I quickly added notes. I'm going to put it where I want it. And now I've got this that I can just drag downward. That makes things much faster.
Just tell the truth to me.
Wow, that takes a vocal edit on a lead from hours to minutes. So I can just play in all the notes in a song and go back and add the additional edits very quickly. The other tool that's been added is the split tool. And as it says, you click it and now you can move notes around. So let's join those together. Watch what happens if I don't join them first.
Just tell the truth to me, love.
But when we join them,
Just tell the truth to me.
so those tools make editing in Emvoice so much more convenient. And I really hope you enjoyed those. Feel free to ask questions. I'll make more videos if you like. Have a good day.